Okay, what we got, man? We got Cardi B just ruined Stefon Diggs' life forever. Holy. You ruined a nigga life forever. What you do, Cardi? What Cardi do? Cause I ain't gonna lie, Stefon Diggs already kind of hold her for leaving after the whole trying to hype him up, making Offset's son's hair the same way as Stefon Diggs' hair. All this shit she was doing to try to spite Offset. Also, which is also not very nice to see as a new man in your life. Like, it's like, why are you still thinking about your ex type shit? That's another thing I hate to see. So I don't know, maybe that's part of the reason why Stefon Diggs left. But Stefon Diggs probably left because he was still digging out these other holes. Like, he was not done in these streets. Nigga, it's Stefon Diggs. What did you expect? Nigga, there was videos out of this nigga messing with hoes. He had like 4 or 5 shorties in the yard just on him, on his Johnson. Let's get into this though. How did she ruin Stefon Diggs' life? I'm pretty sure he's still injured, right? He hasn't even been playing.
It's not a good look for brands and things like that you are a married woman and pregnant by another man, and your last baby with your husband is not even a year old. It's a horrible look.
For a few months now, It's been speculated that Cardi B is pregnant. Of course, a lot of blogs have been saying that, but again, they're just gossip blogs. There was no truth to it.
Last time I ate White Castle, I was pregnant with my son. Boy, the way that I had diarrhea, I thought I was gonna shit my son out.
The last time you're pregnant,
that's a reach.
What?
Cardi B was eating a whole lot on her streams and just eating weird things, and people said, well, that's what happens when you're pregnant. But no sweat, I mean, she wasn't really showing as much. Then on August 27th, we saw Cardi B coming back from court. You know, she is in a civil case right now. And again, she looks very, very pregnant.
That looks pregnant.
And even when she was on live, she addressed it.
We're 30 weeks pregnant. No, you stupid fucking out of breath because I got asthma, not because of that. Fuck up. Always the be funny in this. I fucking be funny in this bitch before you get fucking blocked. Now put your ass on a motherfucking cock hole.
I don't even know what you're saying.
Stupid ass comment. Don't put that shit on me.
Okay, I mean, it looks pretty flat there, but I ain't gonna lie, well, that shit will blow it up in the white.
Woo! Now here,
maybe
Cardi
it was just
B
gas.
is roasting somebody that says she looks 38 weeks
That's
pregnant.
nasty to think
and
about.
She's not 38 weeks pregnant because that would mean she'd be having a baby tomorrow. Got him! But definitely, Cardi B is pregnant by Stefon Diggs.
Damn.
That's art. Now, Cardi B has all the support in the world.
Still speculation.
But not everybody agrees with Cardi B's decision to get pregnant.
Wouldn't be surprised,
by Stefon Diggs.
Cardi likes to put her stuff off.
Think it was a decision? Shit, probably. The decision she soon came to regret because that nigga's out of her life now. Oh man, yo, these guys always be making bad decisions. Honestly, both me and you guys watching these reactions, bro, we all just need to be learning from these people to not be like them. Never be like them, bro. They keep making stupid decisions about their life, bro, and these are life-changing decisions. There's no reason to be making such rash decisions. You just started dating this guy for how many months, and you already let him put a baby inside of you? That's problematic. Again, though, I don't know if this is true. This is all people speculating shit, to be honest. Yeah.
Top tier really, she's been on some bottom barrel shit for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Getting pregnant while you're married, sleeping with Steph. I mean, even as a mother, how much do you really love your children? If you are out here dealing with a man like Stefon Diggs, this is who you want to be the stepdaddy to your children? A man that we all saw passing out drugs on a boat is who you're choosing to be the stepfather to your children if he will marry you?
Now, this level of accountability is interesting. Here you have a lady saying, Cardi B, you're still married, and not only are you pregnant, you're pregnant by a man who was on the boat with some ladies, giving them some drugs. And what's so funny, not only was he doing that, but Cardi B was on the boat with him too.
I didn't know that.
Got him!
I didn't know
more
that.
interesting.
Is that an ulcer or is she pregnant? Because to be pregnant by your boyfriend while you're still married is some next level whole work, okay? Like, and I don't care how much fucking money you have, that's some ghetto ass nasty work. But to be pregnant by your gay boyfriend while you're still married, now you on some
Gay boyfriend? Why you putting that on Stefon?
Now this lady says that Cardi B's boyfriend is gay. But Stefon Diggs is also under some level of allegation from a former hairstylist that's saying that, hey, Stefon Diggs assaulted him. Now, if you know Stefon Diggs, he's very fashionable. Some people may call it metrosexual. And of course, there are allegations about his sexuality himself.
All I keep seeing is posts about the little Stefon Diggs boy, and I'm like, now does some of his mannerisms tickle my gaydar a little bit? Maybe. But why is it a thing? Like, why is it a big deal?
And while this can't be proven about Stefon Diggs being gay, we definitely know that Stefon Diggs indeed is a ladies' man. He's known for pumping and dumping. Would you clap sounds? Apparently, he does that very well. And this brings this whole conversation to something else.
What are we even talking
Cardi
about right
B
now?
left Offset, who was cheating. That was the whole ordeal.
For
Offset
another nigga who gonna cheat even harder.
admitted to it. He said, hey, it's how the game goes. I did it wrong. And so
That nigga said
now I
it's
gotta
how the
face
game
the
goes.
consequences.
Oh, wow.
And of course, if Cardi B wanted to do better for herself, then you would think that she would not get with a man like Offset. But in fact, she got with a man just like Offset, if not worse.
If not
but not
worse.
only that, at least Offset married her. This person is unmarried to her. And that person is Stefon Diggs. You just had a baby last year, and now you're having a baby with another guy this year. It's not just that Stefon Diggs has Cardi B pregnant. It's this news that's actually the worst.
Just got word from a very credible source that there's a girl that he's been courting for quite some time. He sent her Mother's Day gifts, sent her watches and shit on Valentine's Day and everything like that. But now she is now pregnant with babies. This is her Instagram. And so right now he's got 3 babies on the way and just had one born like 3 months ago.
On June 16th, 2025, Tasha K reported that Stefon Diggs has another baby on the way, and he's still living in the same house as his other baby mama.
God,
allegedly, this would be his 3rd kid this year, and that was
This
in June.
year?
So if that was 3 kids on the way, this
Yo, is this what happens when you just got too much money, nigga? Like, you just start pumping shit out. Oh my God. But it does make sense though when you get rich like that, bro, and all these Jezebels coming your way, man. You dumbasses, instead of pushing them to the side, bro, you playing the game with them. Nigga, you play the game of life, bro. You put in life in them, and every time they're gonna be, that's what they're there for, bro. So they can grab a check. So they can grab a check for the next 18 months, that child support, brother. That shit really don't be going to just the child. Shit, so this is such a ridiculous way of living life, but shit, all these motherfuckers are doing it, man.
Definitely makes 4. So then the question is, if you got tired of Offset cheating on you and doing bad by you, then what is the point of having a baby by a man who also is still living in the same house as his other baby moms? He's probably not going to be a full-time father to your kid, and he's not going to raise the other kids that you have. And this is where the rubber meets the road. You see, a lot of the ladies out there were blaming Offset for basically being a bad husband, and this is what he gets to see, Stefon Diggs step in his place. But just because Offset was a cheater and not a good husband, it doesn't validate the choice that Cardi B made. And the reason why Cardi B made the choice with Offset is very simple. Because Cardi B can't do any better than a guy like Offset or Stefon Diggs. If you didn't know, Cardi B has certain songs out there called, WAP. And if you listen to her music and what she talks about and how she presents herself,
not like she can't do better, but she wouldn't even settle for a guy who's willing to be faithful to her, bro. You're still trying to get a rap nigga or a popping nigga like an NFL player, a basketball player, all these big guys, bro. A lot of these guys they have no reason to be faithful to you. I'm sure maybe you can say with the type of music she's put out and stuff too, but again, like, sure, even with little things like the way you dress, the way you carry yourself, bro, you have to fight that you're hyper masculine. Niggas don't want that. Most niggas are seeing you, they're not talking to you because they want to be your husband. They're talking to you because they want to smash, because it's Cardi B. Niggas want to be able to talk in the friend group, in the locker room, be like, yo, I did that. That's all. That's the only reason Stefon was there. I'm saying this, and I'm not saying this because it's right. I'm saying this because this is just the reality of how niggas are in that field, in that game, in that world. That's how they think. I almost put myself in that bullshit. Keep me out of that. That's just the facts. So yeah, she's doing this to herself. She's not gonna want to settle down for anyone less, because if she's trying to settle down for someone who's gonna be loyal to her, she's probably gonna go with someone who's making less money than her, which is gonna come with its own kind of problems. Could she possibly do that? Maybe. But even that nigga, the person, he's probably still gonna have to go through a whole lot of bullshit. It's just gonna be messy. She's essentially cooked. Like, I don't know. Best choice would be just to remain single, just raise your kid and do your thing, or try to do things in the behind the scenes. Sure, because it's nice, though. You don't want to do this shit by yourself, right? Cool. Find someone better. Find someone who's not Stefon Diggs. Stay away from the people in that life, bruh. But you can't, because they got the money. You're looking for people on your level, if not higher. Which is exactly why I said you're essentially cooked. So honestly, I ain't got the advice for you, baby. Just find God. Pray to Jesus. He'll help you.
It's quite obvious that Cardi B only attracts a certain kind of man. All right. We all saw how she was going back and forth with Offset online, cussing him out on lives. And if a man that really wanted to deal with her, even if he was really attracted to her, I mean, it would be turned off if he was a guy that was kind of private, because of how she was doing so much stuff just on the internet. It was already a turnoff. So the best that she could do was somebody like Stefon Diggs. And here's the worst part. Stefon Diggs is going to get a kid out of Cardi B, and he never had to marry her. Woo! This is kind of what my theory is for a lot of successful dudes out there, and you split up with your ex-girlfriend or ex-wife. What tends to happen is it could be your fault, right? Like why the relationship made a mistake. But just because it was your fault, it doesn't automatically mean that she's going to go to somebody that's greater or somebody better, because she still has to enter in the market. Just like somebody who got fired for no reason. You could have gotten fired from a really good job for no reason. And just because you got fired for no reason and got done wrong, it doesn't mean that you're going to go out to the open market and just get a better job. Yeah. The market will come and get you if you're a great candidate. And we see this all the time for very talented people. We've seen it all the time with someone like Steve Jobs, who gets fired from Apple and then starts Pixar and then goes back to Apple. That's somebody who is actually valuable in the market. But Cardi B is not as valuable on the dating market as she is in the music industry. And remember, she was still having sex with Stefon Diggs when she was pregnant with Offset baby. And you're only doing that because you don't have any viable options. Cardi B, in my honest opinion, is a broken woman anyway. And so if you're broken as a lady, it doesn't really matter if you have a lot of money or not. It doesn't really matter if you have a lot of fame or not. You still just don't make very good decisions. And Cardi B just doesn't make good decisions. And so now she's back to exactly where she started from. She's just doing it with a different man. She got rid of Offset, but she didn't get rid of her bad dating choices and her low value in men. And the reason why she keeps attracting low value in men is because Cardi B exhibits low value behavior in herself. And you can blame anybody else you want as to why you have these sorts of folks in your life. But if you are not elevating, the people around you won't elevate. And this is the sad and tragic story of many ladies out there like Cardi B, many ladies out there who are successful, many ladies out there who are beautiful. Just because somebody is beautiful and is rich and they have a lot of money and opportunity, it doesn't mean they have romantic opportunities, because typically romantic opportunities for women are not based on how much money you have. Typically, most women that have a whole lot of money, a whole lot of opportunity, will for sure almost date men who have less than it. Now, Cardi B does have a lot of money, but Stefon Diggs is, probably makes less money than she does. And it's not going to be a long-term relationship. It'll be a short-term relationship. She'll have 3 kids by Offset, 1 kid by Stefon Diggs, and then the next guy she'll be dating might even be broker than me. Woo!
What the fuck?
And the cycle will continue and continue on continue.
Niggas that
until
might
it
even
keeps
be
getting
broker than me.
And
It's
worse
crazy.
and worse. We've seen this with certain people like Amber Rose. We've seen this with Keisha Cole. I mean, mistakes just keep compounding and compounding, and then you wonder why they keep making worse and worse mistakes. Is because they've never learned. And when you never learn how to actually be valuable in the dating market, you keep getting with people who are less valuable. And it only happens because you don't realize that in the dating market, you're less valuable. So what am I trying to say? If you don't really value what somebody of value wants, then you don't get valuable things in return. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk.
Yeah, no, I think this whole video was really just made to say Cardi is cooked, which is not, and which is, I guess this is a clickbait shit, huh? Because he said Cardi B just ruined Stefon Diggs' life forever. Well, that's the thing, we didn't even talk about Stefon Diggs and how this impacts him. He's probably still just gonna be dogging girls out. This is gonna be his 3rd kid this year. Bro, there's still like 4 more months left in the year. Goddamn. Okay. Well, he's got a bunch of child support to pay for, but he's an NFL player. He's rich, right? Unless because he's also in controversy within his team as well, right? With the sharing drugs on the yacht video with those girls and stuff. So who knows? Who knows how cooked this brother is? Maybe he's cooked, or maybe he's completely fine and he's ready to pay for all this stuff. Cause bro, at some point you gotta realize, bro, all these things that are happening to you is because of you, right? Like, this. You're making bad decisions, and you're either willingly making these bad decisions and not giving a shit about the consequences. You're like, what's 10K a month to a nigga like me, right? Maybe that's what you're thinking. Fair enough. If there's nothing to you, sure, but maybe try not to be thinking about just you. Not even just also thinking about the person you're doing it with. Think about the kid, bro. That's what all y'all need to be doing. Think about the kid. You're bringing them up in terrible circumstances. Sure, you're gonna be rich, but goddamn, the amount of emotional damage you're gonna be doing to these kids, man. Oh man, it's about to be horrendous. Society is just going to be going down on a deeper and deeper decline. It's not good. Not good. They need to take all y'all breeding rights already, bro. Stop, man. Y'all need to get a vasectomies or something, bro. Just stop having kids, man. God damn. Stop it. But anyways, that's the end of the video. Turn on post notifications, like, comment, share, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Hey yo, Gerald out.